Welcome to Rome. This is The Bittersweet Life with Katie Sewell and Tiffany Parks. Hello, this is The Bittersweet Life. I'm Katie Sewell, giving you a peek at what is happening on our bonus episode today. Donors to the show who support at the level of $5 a month or more get full access to this discussion about the highs and lows of reading classic literature to an 8-year-old, Tiffany's son Aurelio. Here's a peek behind the paywall.
We're reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea right now. And I think one interesting thing about reading old books is that you kind of have to, I think this is up for discussion. Not everybody sees this the same way. But I think that there is a certain amount of, like, when you're reading an old book, you cannot expect definitely you can't expect the characters, but even the writer is not living in the world that you are living in, right? And there are different codes of conduct. There were different cultural norms. And I'm not excusing things that people do in these old books or that writers write about in a sort of flippant way, like it's not really that bad of a thing. But you can't, like, for example, in this book we're reading, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, one of the characters is a harpooner. So his job is literally to harpoon whales. And I really was like, I hate him. I hate him. I hope he dies. I hope he gets, and it's because he, to him, the thought of killing a whale is absolutely atrocious. And the thought of killing a whale is atrocious to me back in those days. And again, like, with the time heals all wounds, I guess. I don't know. You can kind of excuse it. And there's another scene where they kill an otter, which, kind of even worse if you're a child. Like, an otter is like one of the cutest animals that could possibly exist. And the way it's described, it's not described in a brutal or gruesome way, but it's very matter of fact. It's like, we saw this otter and they describe how adorable it is. And they're like, the pelt is so valuable and, and the meat is delicious. And so he flung it over his shoulder. And I'm just like, he's like, I hate this book. I hate this book.
Supporters of the show, people who pay $5 a month or more, already have access to this conversation. And you can too. Just visit patreon.com/thebittersweetlifepodcast and become a supporter of this show. There's a link in the notes of this very episode. You can help keep this show financially healthy and explore this question with us today. We are endlessly grateful for you, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.